People are having less sex because of video games.
I can totally see that.
Like, I'm not having sex right now, and I'm playing.
It's okay. He had sex at least twice.
I've got 5 kids. I have 5 evidence that I have had sex 5 times. Is that important to the story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really.
I mean, at some point, like if you decided that that was okay, and so did your partner, like you could literally raise an army. Hello, everyone. Hello and welcome. Hello and welcome. Thanks so much for coming by, stopping by, saying hi, all of the above. My name is Brian, and this is Ginger Prime. And what we're going to be doing and rocking and having a good time today is just doing some general skill up. You can type in the server command into the live chat if you want to join us. I think our tag Phlegma or whatever, I actually pull it up in the game. Why not? Let's see here. If it tells me where the heck I am. Here we go. Playorma, Pleroma, is the world that we're going to be playing on. If you guys are feeling like getting back into some new world, we're going to be doing some skill ups, trying to level up some of these weapons before new weapons start to drop here in just a few days, weeks, months. Ultimately, who knows? Now, over the course of last week, there was a new world leak, essentially kind of their roadmap, which they say they're going to present to us in March as a part of their March developer update, which we probably, based off of the fact that we got this update pretty much right at the tail end of February, I'm guessing that's going to happen pretty much at the tail end of March. We do know the blunderbuss, daggers, greatsword, so much more is coming, and the leaks tends to suggest we're going to see even more weapons on their way. So I think that's going to be pretty interesting, pretty exciting to see. So at its core, yeah, I actually really enjoyed the game. Obviously, it's definitely something that a lot of people like to talk on, and that's okay. You can talk on this game, you can rag on it all you want. But what we're doing tonight is we're going to be leveling up and playing. Now, it'll be great to see what the developers can do. I do believe that from a content perspective, 3 rules apply when it comes to MMORPGs, and I think these 3 rules are pretty apparent when you actually analyze the ones that are successful. Now, obviously, the big caveat is if anybody pulls the plug, if the funding dries up, then, well, I think everybody's going to struggle. But as it comes down to it, it comes down to communication, consistency, and content. And so we just got a new level up of content. A lot of bug fixes, a lot of balances, and also they're attacking more bots than ever before. So I have been continuing to play this game. I have definitely got already to level 60. I've put out my feedback video, and I've been posting my feedback on the forums because there's something for me that is truly magical about this game. And you don't have to agree with my assessment, but for me, I think that's just a part of like New World does something very different, very magical, very well, like in terms of like its world and how just immersive it is and how much I enjoy logging in. This is actually really surprising to me because I was looking at as an outsider before I started following the game and talking about it, was like, oh my gosh, maybe I'm not going to be interested in the look and the feel. But it really actually draws me back to my roots growing up in Nacogdoches, Texas. That's where I was born, and then essentially kind of like being out here in Texas. But the look and feel reminds me heavily of East Texas, or I guess if anybody is out there from Louisiana, you might have that feeling in and of itself. And Varix, are you in game? Not Varix, you're not Varix. I'm talking to Varix in chat.
Who's Varix?
Who's Varix? Like you two-timer.
I am in game. I'm currently at a level 3 secret fishing hole.
Whoa! All right, I've been looking for this myself.
So if you press K and then go to trade skills and you click on fishing, it actually shows you what you unlock at every so.
Oh, is this a part of the new updates?
No, this has been here forever.
I was like, oh man, yeah, because I was like, here's the secret spots, and then it was like, okay, and then I was there fishing. It doesn't tell you. Yeah.
It doesn't tell you where they are. I don't think so, at least. No, but it tells you what they are.
Nice.
So I think after level 128. No. Yeah. There are some low-level secret spots, and there are some high-level secret spots. I mean, I'm at level 192, so I have very few secret spots to unlock.
Dude, this fast travel is so nice.
I know,
oh my gosh, that was only 10. I can go. I have almost a full inventory.
There was a zone I teleported to. It was like 6.
We're teleporting everywhere, baby. It's gonna be good.
So BDO's version is, dude, you really need to upgrade your you really need to upgrade your camp.
I don't even know how. I just never cared. Is it a quest or something?
Places.
Okay.
Yeah, there's quests.
I could kill 20 people in a guild by myself with no help for hours and hours and hours, and I could push them out of my grind spot that was theirs, but I decided it was mine because I was stronger, so it's mine.
And then you got tired of it.
No, and then someone else bigger came and kicked my ass too many times, and I hated the game ever since.
That's why I'm drawn more to the sandbox style, personally speaking, because it's like, it's in my mind, it's about a world that you like to be in, as opposed to like.
Well, no, BDO is a sandbox.
Is it? Like, I mean, like, I
It's
just.
the definition of
I
a
don't.
sandbox.
Then I don't know
sandbox.
BDO. I don't know BDO. I'm not gonna say like. Don't
like-
don't watch my video videos because they're completely
theme park
misinformed.
then.
I don't like theme, and it's funny to say that because like I like Final Fantasy, but I like Final Fantasy 14 because it's Final Fantasy. If it was any other theme park MMORPG, it's not a game that I would have stuck with.
Okay, let me posit you with another example.
All right,
Wild Terra 2.
is that
Isometric-
happening?
It already came out a long time ago.
All right.
300 hours in it. So isometric, just like Lost Ark. Top down, just like Lost Ark. Very, very similar to Lost Ark in terms of like combat, except it's more of a sandbox, right? So
Yeah.
in Wild Terra 2, you can build a house and you can upgrade things, build things, craft armor. Like everything is player economy. There is no market board, or at least there wasn't when I was playing.
Okay.
So everything in the game is player generated content. Hey, I will pay you this much or build this for you if you go get this for me. Okay, cool. It's like a communist system, right? Until somebody gets enough power that they start making guilds. And then you start protecting areas of the map so that people can't get materials to make valuable things.
Oh, that sounds
It's a
fun.
sandbox.
Yeah, sandboxes. I love it though. Like that's that's sort of like ideally then you have systems to kind of help players kind of like be able to combat that through alliances and stuff. But it's so funny how like they always try to bring up like video games and I'm not saying that video games can't have an impact on somebody's mental health, but I'm saying like from a statistical perspective, like the numbers show that video games reduce violence. They also reduce sex. It's like people are having less sex because of video games.
I can totally see that.
Like I'm not having sex right now, and I'm playing.
It's okay, Brian. I think you have enough.
I do have. I have my collection of the sex trophies.
At least twice. You had sex at least twice.
I've got 5 kids. I have 5 evidence that I have had sex 5 times.
At least twice.
I guess if I had twins or something, I guess so. Twins instead of triplets, or once with was it quintuplets?
Quintuplets. Oh my god, if you had quintuplets, I'd be like, dude.
All right. What if that was like every? What if every time you had sex, you had like there was 5, you had quintuplets? What if every time, like it was guaranteed?
You'd be overpopulated.
I mean, at some point, like if you decided that was okay, and so did your partner, like you could literally raise an army. How did you become a general? Like I birthed half the nation.
my first corporate job, I was working with a bunch of guys, and one of them was Jewish, and he's just like, I'm going to have 5 wives, and each one is going to have, I think he said 3 children, so that he can raise the first all-Jewish football team.
Oh.
And I'm just like, dude, go for it.
Wow.
Like, no joke.
I just want to have as many kids as Genghis Khan. Is that so wrong?
Like, I don't think anybody can be Genghis. You know, the one thing you can't do when you're laughing? Fight.
Yeah, really.
I mean, unless you're laughing as you beat the crap out of them.
It's like, it's very hard. It's very hard to fight and laugh.
That's some crazy people, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think they're laughing. I think they're more like maniacal. Like if that's the sound that's coming out of them, and they're probably gonna beat your ass.
So yesterday, right, me and my lady friend were exploring some new parts of the trails.
Okay, so lady friend is that a non, like, is that a, like we're kind of in a relationship but we're not official? Because my mom would always call like my girlfriend's like Brian's special friend.
Yeah, your special friend.
Yeah, but she never used girlfriend until like, I don't know, it took her like about a year before she's like, this is Brian's girlfriend. I'm like, oh.
I say lady friend and like we're not dating at all.
Okay, so
and it's not romantic at all, but she is a lady and we are friends.
That would just make it a friend then.
Yeah, but I say lady friend so that people know it's a girl.
Is that important to the story?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay,
not
okay.
really, but
I'm just having fun with you. And you start making out. And you start making out. You start exploring each other's bodies. I totally understand.
We're exploring new.
Something.
We're exploring new parts of the trail, and on this trail,
The happy trail.
not the treasure trail. So the skating trail, the biking trail, not the treasure trail.
I appreciate this awesome time. We're going to be doing some more New World streams and grinds and stuff like that. So this isn't going to be the only one. I think so far the update has been solid. I still got to jump into some OPR. So much more to do. Got to level up, so keep leveling up my fishing. So we're going to wrap up stream because I'm going to get back to work. Also, Julie is calling me as well. So I think that's also a perfect time to kind of just transition into the last part of the day, which began so early, so long ago. It's ending so much later. I really hope the rest of this week is going to be back to a kind of a normal working schedule. Wish me luck. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me on the stream, guys. Love you faces, and we'll see you next time.